Hello, YouTube. It is July 15th, although y'all will see this over a week later for multiple reasons. Number one, I'm filming this out of order of sequence because I need to rant right now on the spot. I will tell y'all about, my seizure on the job and everything in the video after, but y'all will see that ironically before. So I'm going to record going into details about my seizure on the job tomorrow when I have time, because right now, I'm doing this off the riff. I don't know when, the roommate might pop back in. But yeah, I'm irritated because I'm supposed to be at work right now till 1:30 in the morning. I got cleared by the doctor. I like I said, I had a seizure on the job. I will refer y'all to the previous video, which ironically I'm recording after this video, but for y'all it will be already uploaded and be in the description box below. But anyways, had a seizure on the job. Was evaluated for several hours. Was given the all clear to go back to work. And at the time, they didn't tell me I needed to go specifically to a primary doctor or neurologist, because I honestly don't know why. Because I would think that an ER physician would be more qualified to tell me that I'm clear, considering that they took several hours of EKG screenings. They took my urine sample and they took blood work and confirmed that I was okay in the clear. Last time I had a grand mal seizure was over 7 years ago. So with that being said, I go in Monday, clock my badge and stuff in. And as I'm explaining to the HR, here comes the nurse and everything. And then they darn gonna tell me now I have to go to a primary doctor. Problem with that is, two reasons. You know damn well a primary doctor is usually scheduled weeks in advance. They don't darn gonna allow nobody to come in. So they gave me 3 days off for any hopes of me getting it to my primary doctor to get the all clear, even though I've already been medically cleared by ER physician. So basically, I'm out of this job, but it comes at an awkward time because I was already had another job lined up that's more within my career field of medical aesthetics. I have a seminar to attend Wednesday, which I was going to put on hold and catch the replay before joining this company, because I was committed to this job. I said, no, I'm going to prove people that I can do this type of job. It's a 180 for me. Um, I'm still going to show people just because I can do this. So it was a lot more than just money. It was a point to add something on my resume to show that a girl can do this type of work. Nobody expected me to be able to do this type of, factory like job. And when I tell y'all the job on my business channel, y'all going to be shocked that a girl was actually in that type of facility. And I was able to process as much that I was able to do, considering that I've never done this a day in my life. So it was a point to prove to myself. Also, the fact that I develop a sense of community very fast with the co-workers and stuff. I haven't even managed to thank the beautiful African women who saved me. I work with several Africans on my line that are East African that speak French. So they actually saved me from cracking my head, because the floor is actually stone floors, and even though we have the hats and stuff, I think when I was going into my seizure, my hat fell off and I could have easily busted my head. But they saved me. So I ain't even get a chance to even thank them or nothing. Like, they wouldn't even let me back into the actual work area. They stopped me right at the HR desk. So it's like, for all they know, I'm darn gonna still incapacitated, because they ain't even see. I mean, of course, some of them see me in the hallway or whatever, but still, it's like I wanted to thank them personally. Um, but yeah, that, and oh my goodness, I mean, I did this the second time I darn gonna been let go essentially from a job within 2 weeks. This ain't darn gonna healthy, bitch. Now, at least with the first time, I can say I failed the darn gone test, even though that wasn't really my fault, because the parts of the test that I failed with Conduent was over sections that we would have been able to get right if we was able to get on the call lines in advance. But due to delays, we never got to that section, and Those are the questions that I failed on, and I literally missed by 2 points. Like I needed an 80 to pass, I scored a 78. So that's why the conduit job didn't work out. Also, the hours would have been irritating anyway because it's like 1 to 10. The irony, because my roommate works from literally from 12:30, like out the door 12:30, back in the house around 11:30. It's like I would have loved some hours where we could have had some differences in free time, but it's like my darn on hours. I worked basically the same as her hours. Like god damn. This job I was willing to chop it on up because, like I said, the pay was going to be consistent, had the medical benefits. I was out the house. I was traveling to this job, and a girl don't barely get to travel without no car. I was going to save up for the car, which I'm still doing now. That ain't holding off none of my, getting a car and stuff because I'm immediately getting out of this job and going to another job. So it's not like with Conduent where I had 3 months of unemployment. I'm immediately transitioning into my next job. But I did not want it to be under such circumstances. I wanted to at least give this job a 2 weeks notice. And what I was planning on doing is I was going to take the other job next month, and I was going to give this job probably 2 weeks notice, depending on how it felt. Like I might have would have stayed with this job. I don't know. I don't know. Because it was growing on me. Even though it was a whole 180 from what I'm used to, it's not nowhere in the field of aesthetics. Uh, my ultimate goal was going to be at this job for 6 months until this opportunity came on my table last minute within my career field, work from home, and I can average 22.50 an hour, whereas I'm darn on stressing my ass off here for $14 an hour. So, work from home doing something that I love doing for a living for 22.50, or go out here stressing trying to get a ride to work all the way to a whole nother city, hour and a half travel to and from for 14.50. But I'm developing a sense of community. I'm developing, geography skills with learning how to get to and from this city to this plant and all of that. Getting to learn different languages. So it's like, yeah, the pay was less, but the opportunity of being around diversity, it, it was more so personal to me because, like I said, it's not too much opportunities where I get to be around so many people as an introvert, as somebody that's closed body, except when I'm working on clients, right? So that was another reason why I enjoyed this job. It was really bringing me out my shell. It was forcing me to be around people. It was also forcing me to add to my list of, languages that I speak. The girls who saved my life spoke fluent French. So I was able to learn, I was able to pick up on the different dialects with their French versus Parisian French and Creole French, which I'm more familiar with. I was also getting to pick up on Nigerian. I was hearing some Kiswahili out there. So it was like, I'm going to miss that. I know that sounds so weird to stay on a job for that, especially when you factor in the cons of this type of job for a girl like me versus the pros. Under normal circumstances, stuff superficial like that shouldn't be a reason for somebody to stay at a job. But for me, I actually enjoyed being a darn on Pilgrim's girl, honey. I know a lot of people don't get to say that with my type of background, but I enjoyed being a Pilgrim's girl for the time that I was there. So I'm gonna miss darn on the thing. Now if they expect me to go all the way back out there to give up my key card, bitch, bye. Y'all might as well deactivate that shit come Friday because honey, y'all already wasted my time. I done had to pay somebody $20 to come get me. I done drove to there expecting to be there 1:30 in the morning, so I got to pay that person $10. And then I got the darn gonna pay, I had to pay somebody $20 to come darn gonna pick me darn gonna up. So I don't know, it cost up 30 darn gone dollars, ain't made no money today. They ain't allowed me to be on the clock no time. So that's $30 just gone. So yeah, weighing the pros and the cons, I love the diversity there. I'm going to miss the people. My instructor was wonderful. The HR was good. Even the nurses, even though they asses is responsible for this, because they told me that I could have darn gone just brought in my darn gone physician note from the hospital. or I wouldn't have got in the ambulance. Now, if I knew this damn shit, I could have saved me $600, because what was the point of me racking up a $600 hospital bill from a hospital from a city that I'm not familiar with if I had to go to a darn on primary care doctor in the first place? I specifically asked them that. Yeah, I was semi-conscious or whatever, but I was still conscious enough to darn gonna ask the specific questions. I remember asking if I darn gonna go in this ambulance with them people and they give me a darn gonna a clear bill of health, would that suffice? They told me yes. And I should have pushed the issue, but considering that, you know, this job opportunity lined up just in time, and it's more money and it's less stressful, ultimately I'm going to miss the people there, but it's not worth fighting for. Or normally I would have pushed the issue and say, well, technically this is what y'all done said. Now, you said as long as I got a clean bill of health from this doctor. Now, they done took blood work. They done took urine samples. Hell, you could take a motherfucking hair follicle sample. Now, if you thought I darn gonna have a seizure based off of any type of drugs, honey, take a motherfucking hair follicle sample right now. Take a piss sample, take a urine sample. You ain't gonna find nothing in your darn gone girl. So I don't know what the damn problem is. I done been given a clean bill of health. Don't put me back on this particular line, which it wasn't even that triggered a seizure. I would go into details about what really, it was a combination of things that triggered my seizure, but it wasn't one particular thing that was related to the plant. That was just one, it was just something in the plant that added on to it, but it wasn't the sole trigger. But yeah, that's my little rant. I'm a little bit irritated that I am out of work for nearly a couple of days, and it couldn't have came at a worse time. It's like they could at least let me get one week worth of check under my belt. It's like I was already cheated hours because I passed out at 7 o'clock. So I done lost time from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because we was going to get off early that night. So I done lost 5 hours of pay. I done missed the whole day because of a car accident on Wednesday. So I done missed a day and a half on this upcoming week's check from last week. Now I'm not basically able to work any of this week. I not no day. So I hope they taking out for my shoes all on this darn check. Otherwise, they're going to be waiting a minute on that extra $50 because they darn took the shoes out in payments of $25. So I owe 75 left, and I guess they're going to take 25 out this check, and if I was able to work, they would took the other $50 out of the other two checks. But now they might as well just take the 75 on out of this one if they can do it in time, or otherwise they're going to be waiting a minute on me paying that motherfucker $50. Unless they go into my darn PNC bank account that I set up, it is what it is. But yeah, very bittersweet. Like I said, I'm more upset that I'm going to miss the darn people more than anything. It's like I damn sure ain't going to miss the darn stress of the job. I'm more upset about I'm not going to be able to travel no more for the time being until I get my little car, and then I start traveling my own damn self. See, this is the flaws of being lonely. Where I darn gonna put myself in this stressful situation of working at a plant just to darn gonna be around some people. This wouldn't happen. This wouldn't even be up for debate if I was a darn gonna driving myself and I had a car. Honey, I been say deuces. Put the deuces up. I done had enough. Honey, I done grown to admire and love some of the people out there I do, but honey, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Like I said, the pay was decent for doing what I was doing. Never thought I would be able to do it. Never touched chicken a day in my life, and now I've touched more chicken than I think some people have in a lifetime. I can say I've hung over 10,000 pieces of chicken by hand. I can say I've deboned over 1,000 pounds within 3 days. I deboned 1,000 pounds worth of thighs and legs, and I hung 10,000 by hand. I also discarded because there was a section, and I go through all of this about the plant on the business channel, but I did several different jobs there within a very short period of time. And like I said, never been in a factory before, coming from the beauty industry. This is a complete 180 for your girl to add on to a resume. It's like desperate times calls for desperate measures, but honey, I was determined for some pay by any means necessary to get my credit together and to stack my money up to reinvest into my spa and thus reinvesting into my career. And I'm still doing that. So one door closes very quickly and unexpectedly, just in time for another one opening. Maybe this was some sort of sick sign to say, Juan, you ain't holding off on your opportunity. Because like I said, I was willing to darn gonna postpone this job opportunity where the seminar is scheduled Wednesday, but I guess the fates had another plans and like, bitch, no, we're gonna throw you a curveball. You're gonna make this darn on new job come Wednesday, this seminar. Now it's going to be a temporary hit to your finances because I done already scheduled for somebody to pick up my laptop. So this weekend, I'm not even going to be online. I ain't going to be. Well, I guess I can still see my girl Nyla says and them on my phone. But it's like it's not the same as darn on being on my laptop and shit. Ugh. But at least I will have my laptop fixed, y'all. Let me go ahead and show y'all this rinky-dink laptop, and then I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all see how my screen is cracked? Y'all probably can't. I'm not seeing it as well on my reflection because ironically I'm looking at the laptop, but my screen is cracked. And then on the side, I this whole back cover is damaged. And I got to keep the doggone charger plugged in because if I take the charger out, this whole shit will go off right now because let me show you. And I remember showing y'all this in another video. Oh shit. Come on now. There it go. Y'all see how it says not charging? So yeah, that's what's going on with my battery. So my battery's $40. They done already price checked me at my screen repair for like $200, and then the darn going backing is probably like another $60. So I'm already out of pocket about 240 bucks just with the screen and the back cover. I'm gonna have to still, keep my charger plugged in for the time being until August, and then the first week of August, and then I just go ahead and get a replacement battery, and then that'll be about it. Have a couple weeks of free pay, and then I have to darn on pay for everybody's birthday gifts and shit. Everybody's around late August to September. My girl pals August 30th, my cousins August the 29th, my other baby cousin is the 3rd. Let's see. My great grandma's deceased, so I don't have to do no gifts for her no more. She's the 13th. She would have been 97 this year. Somebody else I missed. Oh, my baby cousin Moot. The one that y'all seen. That's the one cousin that y'all was able to see on my YouTube. Actually, no, on my Facebook. If y'all on my private page, y'all see my baby cousin, who's not so much small anymore. He's done gotten big, done got a haircut and everything. He's his hair is all the way cut up to here. For y'all that remember that his hair used to be all the way mid back length, he done been since got a haircut and everything, y'all. So he's rocking the darn on short waves. But yeah, his is I think September 17th. So everybody all up in that August and September area, I got to get birthday gifts for. I think I want to. Actually, it ain't going to be a surprise because sometimes she does watch my videos. But I'm going to go ahead and get her an ancestry test. And now the thing is, I don't know if she's going to be okay. She might be. She might be. I don't know. I'm going to speak with my good girl pal about seeing if she want to be on camera. Y'all know I've never brought nobody on camera before, but it would be interesting to see her results because she's Lumbee Indian. And y'all know some Lumbees are more black, some are more native, and some are more white. You know, they are a whole, mixture out there. And she has, 3A, 3B hair, very fair skin, native features, dark brown eyes. And my estimates is that she got like 30% African in her somewhere. I predict that she's like 30% African, um, 40% European. She's around 30% African, 40 some percent European. I say 42% European, 72. 2% Asian and 26% Native American. Now I know she's gonna hate me for that darn on putting the Native American at the bottom, but I'm predicting that's going to be her estimates. Just off of that's just my guess. I'm predicting that my girl pal is like 30% African somewhere up in there. Somebody lying with that touch to hair. Somebody lying. She's 30. She's about 30% African, 42% European, 2% Asian, and about 26% Native American. Because at the end of the day, she's not no $5 Indian. She does have a moderate amount of Native American ancestry. I just think that with the complexity of Lumbee Indians, that I would be shocked that if she's over 50%. I would honestly be shocked if she's over 50% Native American. But then again, I have been proven wrong on some stuff. Like you can't stereotype somebody. Like we just did a video of me showing my own cousins who look black who are over 50% Native American. So if y'all haven't seen my family's ancestry where I have Native American family members who look black and they're actually more Native American, my girl pal might easily be in the same boat. Like she might, indeed be over 50%, but I'm putting her at about 26, 27%. That's just my conservative estimate. But we're gonna see. Hopefully, she darn gonna takes this darn gonna test. Now, hell, she gonna take it one way or the other because I'm gonna already I'm gonna purchase the shit. Now it's just if she gives me permission to darn gonna put her on camera so we can see the results live. That's what I would love to do. It's like when the results come, we're gonna have the camera on and y'all gonna see our raw reaction. Like I'm not even gonna cheat and darn gonna look at the results beforehand. We're gonna darn gonna all see the results together. Now, of course, y'all know it's not gonna be live stream, so y'all will see it at a recorded, but y'all gonna see our very raw reaction in real and in semi real time. Like y'all know what I'm trying to get at. Like, even though it's pre-recorded, the pre-recorded tape is going to show us at that moment looking at the results for the very first time, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's going to be her birthday gift, ancestry test. As far as looking at her paternal and maternal side, she's not too familiar with the paternal lineage, which is why I'm more so inclined to believe that there's some blackness up in there, especially the way her hood jargon and stuff. There's some Negro up in there some damn well. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it in a nutshell as far as my job is concerned. This job is done, and the next time y'all see me, I will be starting up another one. I'm going to attend this seminar come Wednesday, and hopefully I'll be started up with this job maybe as soon as next week. But as far as this week, I guess I get back to doing a little bit of salon work here on the side. Um, don't hold me to it. Shit, I can't. I still can't do it because I was about to say, hell, this will be the perfect time since I got some free time to go ahead and do some wax demonstrations for y'all because I haven't been on my main channel in forever. But like I said, that I'm supposed to be in a seminar this Wednesday. I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so that's out the question. And besides, it's too last minute for me to try to find somebody for a wax demonstration tomorrow anyway during the few hours that I do have left. And then Thursday, they picking up my laptop. And I don't know when they're going to be finished with it. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be as much as you know, a week and a half that they might have my lap. Maybe not a week and a half, but a week. So they coming for my laptop Thursday, and I'm going to be without my laptop until probably next Thursday. So hell. So I guess I just do some. I guess I'll just book a couple appointments, and that's about it. Unfortunately, I can't show y'all anything because. But then again, maybe I can. Maybe I can use my cell phone, clear out some data on that, and you know, put it on the tripod and. Hmm, no, because then like I said, I still have to put out like an ad you know, to get somebody in for that, and that's gonna require my phone for that. I mean my laptop for that, and yeah, I wouldn't have time. But we're gonna eventually get this together before this damn year is out, and that's another reason why I need to be back in my own house, um, and learn gonna get this salon suite together. Is for stuff like this. Like I could easily darn gonna go to the salon suite any time of the day and you know do an impromptu darn gonna wax demonstration. All of this is my goals for this year: a house, a car, and to get myself into a salon suite. Those are my three main goals this year: a house, a car, and a salon suite. House, car, salon suite. And we still gonna meet that goal. But anyways, that is it, y'all. That is my stressful week in a nutshell. Fully recovered. Thought I was going back to work today. Should been darn gone getting ready for my second break right about now. But instead, I'm here talking to y'all. I guess that's how fate works out. But y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. And like I said, this ain't a sad moment. Don't y'all go putting the sad emojis like, God damn, Juan ain't last 2 weeks again on a motherfucking job. This time, we going into another job. So it's, once again, it's not like Conduent where I'm about to be off for 3 months. This time we going into another job that's within my career field that's promising better pay, which once again is going to get Diva Juan situated with all her goals quicker and faster than possible. So this is bittersweet. This is a temporary setback for a long-term gain. So let's think of it like that. Let's be optimistic on, you know, the long term versus the short term. Short term it's fucked my week up. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I done had my darn on paychecks darn on set out of how I'm going to pay these darn on creditors off and all that for this month. So temporarily, in the micro sense, it's done fuck me up. But in the macro sense, this is going to prep me for a long-term gain with this new position that I'm about to take on. So let's think about the macro as opposed to the micro. So y'all leave y'all thoughts, comments, and suggestions down below. Like this video, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon with more videos.